So we are welcoming autumn in here in Australia, in this part of the world. It is the first week of autumn here, and I can already feel a change in the air. It feels a little bit drier, a little bit cooler. Leaves are starting to fall. And typically that reflects in our body and tissues as well, also on a mental plane. So tonight's practice is going to help to lubricate the joints and bring a bit of fluidity and moisture into our body, but also give us that opportunity to draw in and spend a bit of time internal so that we can maybe just let go, just like the leaves falling from trees, transitioning into the new season. There is this natural element of dryness, motion, and letting go. And so you may naturally already be feeling you're heading into that zone, heading into that mood. And so a practice like this can just help you make that transition in a more harmonious way and welcome this new season and this new experience of the year. So let's get comfortable. You can sit on a cushion or a bolster if you like. And we'll engage in Vayu Mudra, which is wonderful for balancing the air element, as autumn is a little bit more airy, and it may also be in our body too. So bringing your first finger down into your palm and bringing your thumb over the top, so you're tucking that first finger in and extending the remaining three fingers. And then we'll place the backs of our hands on our knees, straightening out through your arms, and relax your shoulders down away from your ears. And just take a moment here to notice your environment and noticing the difference in the air temperature that this new season brings. And maybe even taking a moment to let go of the season that's just passed. Grateful for all the wonderful hot summer days, also grateful for the coolness and seeing in this new season and the balance that it helps to bring. And relaxing into your legs and hips. Soften into your belly, your chest and shoulders. And a nice deep breath in as you lift into your spine, lifting into the crown of your head. And exhale, maintaining that lift. Softening into your breath, noticing its natural rhythm flowing in and out of your nose. Gradually starting to deepen your breath, drawing it all the way down into the lower region of your lungs. Feeling your belly expand. And exhale. Releasing the breath, gently drawing the belly in. Continue on in this way for another couple of rounds of your breath. And moving from here straight into some Goranga breathing. Exhale completely. Inhale, drawing the sound Goranga into your mind. And exhale to say the sound Goranga. Inhale. Goranga. Inhale. Goranga. Two more. Inhale. Goranga. Return to your regular breathing pattern. And instead of setting an intention today, I thought we would just take a moment to practice letting go, thinking of something that you would like to let go of. It could just be a gentle closing of a chapter, letting go of something that's just unneeded or something that's not serving you anymore, just like the leaves on the trees. Letting go. And begin to release through your palms, stretching out through your fingers, giving them a little wiggle. Gently open your eyes, grounding down through your hips, walking your hands forward, coming into a gentle forward fold. Keep pressing your hips down as you lengthen your upper body forward, taking your time, warming up into your body and just feeling all the sensations that arise. And you might notice throughout your practice if you have things come up on your mental landscape, or emotions or feelings or thoughts that are coming up that might allow you to become present with them so that you can let them go and release them. And walking your hands back up. Taking your right leg over the top, stacking your knees on top of one another. And take a breath here, allowing your hips to ground down. If this is too strong, placing a folded blanket or cushion underneath your hips. And we're going to take it from side to side, moving nice and slow and mindfully. Inhaling up, exhale over. Maybe dropping a little deeper, bending that lower arm. And feeling that nice opening through the ribs. One more time each way. Good. Come back to center. Take your left arm under, right arm over, gently and slowly moving into this position, just giving your shoulders time to open up, starting by bringing the palms together. And if you can go further, wrapping your forearms around one another. And again, just bringing your fingers and palms to touch. Gently raising your elbows up until you feel a nice stretch in the shoulders, encouraging your shoulders down away from your ears. Nice, slow, deep, mindful breaths. And carefully release. And taking that same knee, rising it up and bringing the foot to the floor, coming into half Lord of the Fishes. So you're still in a little bit of a bind, taking the left hand to the right knee and right hand behind you, turning to look over your right shoulder. And further still taking the elbow to the outside of the knee, opening up through your palm, and really lift and spiral through your spine. Good. Slowly come back to center. And we're going to change sides here. If you like, you can just swap your knees over. I have this little cool movement that I like to do to switch sides. Taking your hands over to the left and start to press down into your hands as you press down into that front foot, lifting your hips. You'll come up onto the balls of your feet, and you can pivot around on the balls of your feet and find yourself on the other side. Now stacking your knees. And let's take some little side stretches from side to side now with the knees, the legs stacked the opposite way. Every outward breath is an opportunity to let go a little. Maybe it's tension, stress, stuff on your mind. Maybe nothing in particular, it just feels good to let go and to sigh it out. Breathe it out, come back to center, coming all the way up. Taking Garuda arms now on the other side, so the right arm under, left arm over, and bring the backs of your forearms together to begin, and further still moving into bound arms with the palms and fingers working into each other. Settling the shoulders down away from your ears as you gently raise your elbows. And release. Now bringing the right foot to the floor. Your knee is lifted. And start to rotate around to the left, placing the hand behind you. Right hand to the knee, turning to look over your left shoulder. And noticing how if you soften through your belly and lift through your spine, you can move a little deeper into the pose. And come back to center. Relax. Coming over onto your belly. We're going to go through a movement to go from it like it's a wall to get all those joints nice and moist. So through your spine as you peel your head and chest up. Exhale, lower the floor, tuck your toes. Keeping your knees bent, lifting into a warm-up downward dog, pressing the floor away, and then lifting and lowering your heels, alternating from side to side. And then whenever you're ready, just taking it forward again, knees to the floor. Maybe even dropping the hips, elbows in, coming straight into cobra. And tuck the toes, lift into downward dog, maybe moving into full downward dog. Inhale, knees to the floor. Hips to the floor, elbows working into the ribs. And one more time, lifting back, downward dog. And from here, we'll walk our feet forward to meet our hands. Inhale, sliding your hands up your shin. And exhale, folding forward. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And reverse melt all the way up to standing. Finding yourself at the top of your mat, bringing your hands together in prayer position. Taking a nice big step back with your right foot, placing it down at a 45-degree angle, bending through your front knee. Get nice and grounded through your foundation first. No rush. Lifting through the back inner arch as you stack your front knee above your front ankle. And then when you're ready, taking your arms up, but if you like, you can take them out to the side, you can bring them up, you can softly, ballerina arms, take them up. However feels nice and yummy for you today. Just staying with your breath. And opening out to warrior two. And moving the back foot back slightly, opening your toes out so that the back foot is running parallel with the edge of the mat. Moving the front foot across so that your front heel is aligned with your middle of your back foot. And then drop down into that front thigh. And again, just taking your time with your arms. You can start with them nice and relaxed and drawing them out to shoulder height, however you like. One more breath here. And swiveling your feet to face the front of your mat. Taking a nice big step forward, coming back to stand at the top of your mat. Hands together in prayer. Stepping the left leg back. Landing the foot at about a 45-degree angle. Relax your arms as you set up your foundation, stacking your knee above your ankle. And when you're ready, taking the arms up, shoulders down away from your ears as you reach into your fingertips. And simply breathe. Inhale, reach into your top fingers. Exhale, opening out to the side. You can lower your arms down as you walk your front foot across and your back foot out. Opening up the back foot and dropping down into that front thigh, stacking the ankle. And I always think when I bring my hands from this sort of area, it's like drawing that heart chakra energy all the way out, extending it out into your fingertips. Don't know if that's legit, but it feels nice. might be a little bit of like a Care Bears influence, actually. All right, one more breath here. And rotating your feet forward, shifting your weight forward, nice big step forward. Coming to stand at the front of your mat. And from here, turning your feet out slightly, heels underneath your hips. Inhale, nice big reach long through your spine. Exhale, hands down through your heart center as you descend into garland pose. Good. Gently pressing your elbows into your knees. Lift and lengthen through your spine and press your thumbs right into your sternum. Shoulders down away from your ears, letting your hips be nice and heavy. One more breath here. And if you can, gracefully dropping your hips to the floor, extend your legs out in front. Bring your right foot in with your left leg extended. We're going to fold forward over that left leg, but bring a slight rotation into it. So it might just be that you raise the right arm up and you feel that opening up through your chest, reaching over like a side bend, or dropping that forearm down to the inside of your lower leg, reaching up and over, seeing if you can reach for your toes. And then trying to press and bear down through your legs, your hips, and lift and lengthen through your spine, fanning open through those top ribs. And this wasn't part of the plan, but we're going to do it because it'll feel delicious. Lifting up and over, plant your right hand behind you and inhale, coming right up onto that right shin, lifting the hips. Nice big stretch, open, unfurling from that revolved position. Exhale, release. Lower your hips to the floor. Let's move to the other side. Extend the right leg out, bring the left foot in. So starting with just sliding the arm down and seeing how that feels, taking your top arm up and over. Deeper still is to drop the forearm right down to the floor. And see if you can reach over, take hold of the toes. Bear down through the legs, lengthen through your spine, open up through the chest, spiraling the lower rib cage through. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, plant the hand behind you, rolling up and open. And exhale. Release. Take both legs out in front. Come down onto your back. And heels in nice and close to your hips, arms down alongside your body. We're going to go dynamic bridges. So gradually moving into bridge pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And continue to lift and lower, but as your spine and your hips start to warm up, if you can go into full bridge, really drawing your chest in toward your chin. Make sure you go all the way up, make the most of every lift, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering the spine one vertebra at a time back to the floor. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Drawing your knees in toward your chest. And for our final little wind down poses, if you have a wall available, I invite you to come over to the wall, sliding your hips in nice and close, taking your legs up, arms out by your sides, and bring your feet to the wall, arms out at shoulder height, walking your feet over to one side, just being mindful that it might get strong at any moment in the twist, but you've got the soles of your feet to press into the wall to create a little bit of sensation, a different sensation. Helps to support alignment in the twist, and just allowing your knees to naturally separate, staying here for another breath. Navel drawing in as you walk your feet back up and over to the other side. Relax, relax, relax. And walk your feet back to center. For Shavasana, you can come down to lay on the mat in classical Shavasana if you like, or take your legs up the wall just for a few minutes. If you're somebody who likes to do a reclined butterfly, that's always an option too. Arms out to the side, palms up. And try to find a balance with your legs where you can allow your feet to naturally fall out to the sides, just like we do with Shavasana, and it doesn't require any effort from you to keep your legs up. And just taking this time at the end of your practice now, allowing this transition to drop in where, just like coming off the back of summer, it's been very busy and active. Just like our asana practice, we've been busy and active. A great way to restore and integrate the activity and all the wonderful things and to replenish from the heat is to rest, to turn within, to slow down, to nourish. So just taking this time for yourself at the end of your practice to drop in, let go, change gears. Nothing else to do and nowhere else to be in this moment. Gently starting to wake up your body, wriggling your fingers and toes, walking your feet down the wall, hugging your knees in. Rolling over to your left side and carefully pressing yourself up to sit. Now resting your mind and heart in these beautiful sacred mantras. We'll sing Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, but I will open up with the pranams I usually chant in my home practice, offering respects to the lineage of spiritual teachers who these wonderful mantras have been passed down through. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Siddha Swarupananda Paramamsa iti namine Bhajashri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasade Gaur Bhakta Vrindam. Now you can join in however you feel comfortable. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. Last time. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. Bringing our palms together in prayer position, bowing to offer our respects to one another, and bowing to offer our respects to the Supreme Soul. Namaste. Thank you so much. Always lovely to practice with you.